Today we explore the profound teachings of the law of attraction, Buddhism, and mindfulness. Join us on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment as we uncover the secrets to living a life of abundance and fulfillment. Understanding the law of attraction. The law of attraction is a concept that has gained significant attention in recent years, often being touted as a powerful tool for manifesting our desires and shaping our reality. But what exactly is the law of attraction, and how does it work? At its core, the law of attraction is based on the principle that like attracts like. In other words, the energy you put out into the universe, whether it be positive or negative, will be returned to you in kind. This means that if you consistently focus on positive thoughts and feelings, you will attract positive experiences and outcomes into your life. Conversely, if you dwell on negativity and pessimism, you are likely to manifest more of the same. But the law of attraction is not simply about wishful thinking or hoping for the best. It requires a deep understanding of the power of our thoughts and emotions, as well as a willingness to take deliberate action towards our goals. This is where the concept of manifestation comes into play. Manifestation is the process of bringing our desires into reality through focused intention and belief. By visualizing what we want to achieve and truly believing that it is possible, we can begin to attract the people, resources, and opportunities needed to make our dreams a reality. However, manifestation is not just about creating a vision board and waiting for the universe to deliver. It requires active participation and alignment with our true desires. This means letting go of limiting beliefs and negative self-talk that may be holding us back and instead cultivating a mindset of abundance and possibility. One of the key principles of the law of attraction is the idea that our thoughts and beliefs create our reality. This means that by changing our thoughts, we can change our lives. But this is often easier said than done, especially if we have spent years cultivating negative thought patterns or beliefs that no longer serve us. Fortunately, there are techniques and practices that can help us reprogram our minds for success. Affirmations, for example, are powerful statements that we can repeat to ourselves to reinforce positive beliefs and intentions. Visualization is another effective tool, allowing us to mentally rehearse our desired outcomes and create a clear picture of what we want to achieve. But perhaps the most important aspect of the law of attraction is gratitude. By cultivating an attitude of gratitude for what we already have, we open ourselves up to receiving even more blessings and abundance. Gratitude shifts our focus from what is lacking in our lives to the abundance that surrounds us, and it is this mindset shift that allows the law of attraction to work its magic. The law of attraction is a powerful force that can help us manifest our desires and create the life of our dreams. By understanding the principles behind it and actively applying them in our lives, we can unlock our true potential and attract abundance in all areas. So remember, what you think, you become. Choose your thoughts wisely, and watch as your reality begins to align with your deepest desires. Exploring Buddhism's perspective. Buddhism offers profound insights into the nature of reality and the human experience, providing a unique perspective on life that can complement our understanding of the law of attraction. At the heart of Buddhism lies the concept of impermanence, the understanding that all things are transient and subject to change. This fundamental truth reminds us that attachment to material possessions or fleeting pleasures ultimately leads to suffering. Central to Buddhist teachings is the concept of mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the moment without judgment. Mindfulness allows us to cultivate awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations, helping us to break free from the cycle of craving and aversion that perpetuates suffering. By bringing our attention to the present moment, we can better understand the interconnectedness of all things and cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment. Another key aspect of Buddhism is the concept of karma, the law of cause and effect that governs the universe. According to Buddhist teachings, our actions have consequences that ripple out into the world, shaping our future experiences. By cultivating positive karma through acts of kindness, generosity, and compassion, we can attract positive outcomes into our lives and create a more harmonious world for ourselves and others. Buddhism also emphasizes the importance of letting go of attachment and desire, recognizing that clinging to external things can only lead to suffering. This principle aligns closely with the law of attraction, which teaches us to release resistance and trust in the universe to provide for our needs. By letting go of attachment to specific outcomes and surrendering to the flow of life, we can open ourselves up to greater abundance and fulfillment. Buddhism teaches the value of inner transformation as the key to creating positive change in the world. By cultivating qualities such as wisdom, compassion, and loving-kindness within ourselves, we can become agents of healing and transformation in our own lives and in the lives of others. This inner work is essential for aligning ourselves with the principles of the law of attraction and manifesting our deepest desires. Exploring Buddhism's perspective can deepen our understanding of the law of attraction and provide valuable insights into the nature of reality and human consciousness. By incorporating mindfulness, karma, detachment, and inner transformation into our practice, we can align ourselves with the flow of the universe and manifest our intentions with greater ease and grace. So let us embrace the wisdom of Buddhism and harness its teachings to create a life of abundance, joy, and spiritual fulfillment. Applying law of attraction and Buddhist practices. Applying the principles of the law of attraction and Buddhist practices in our daily lives can be a transformative experience, leading to greater peace, abundance, and fulfillment. One of the key ways we can integrate these two philosophies is through the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment. By cultivating mindfulness, we can become more aware of our innermost desires and intentions, allowing us to align our actions with our deepest values and aspirations. Another powerful practice for applying the law of attraction and Buddhist principles is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude is the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the blessings in our lives, both big and small. By focusing on what we are grateful for, we shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance, attracting more positive experiences and opportunities into our lives. Cultivating a daily gratitude practice can help us stay grounded in the present moment and open our hearts to receive the abundance that surrounds us. Visualization is another powerful tool for manifesting our desires and aligning ourselves with the flow of the universe. Visualization involves mentally rehearsing our desired outcomes and imagining ourselves already living the life we desire. By vividly imagining our goals as already achieved, we send a powerful signal to the universe that we are ready to receive what we desire. Combining visualization with the principles of mindfulness and gratitude can amplify its effectiveness, helping us manifest our intentions with greater clarity and precision. Affirmations are another effective tool for applying the law of attraction and Buddhist practices in our lives. Affirmations are positive statements that we repeat to ourselves to reinforce our beliefs and intentions. By affirming our desires with confidence and conviction, we signal to the universe that we are ready to receive what we desire. When crafting affirmations, it is important to use language that is positive, present tense, and aligned with our true desires. By repeating affirmations regularly, we can reprogram our subconscious minds for success and attract our desires with greater ease. In addition to these practices, taking inspired action is essential for manifesting our intentions and creating the life we desire. Inspired action involves taking steps towards our goals with clarity, purpose, and enthusiasm. By following our intuition and acting in alignment with our true desires, we signal to the universe that we are serious about manifesting our intentions. Whether it is making a phone call, sending an email, or taking a small step towards our goals, every action we take brings us closer to our desired outcomes. Applying the principles of the law of attraction and Buddhist practices in our lives can lead to profound transformation and spiritual growth. By cultivating mindfulness, gratitude, visualization, affirmations, and inspired action, we can align ourselves with the flow of the universe and manifest our deepest desires with greater ease and grace. So let us embrace these practices wholeheartedly and embark on a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and abundance. Overcoming challenges and doubts. Overcoming challenges and doubts is an inevitable part of our journey towards manifesting our desires and living a fulfilling life. When we set out to achieve our goals, we may encounter obstacles, setbacks, and moments of self-doubt that threaten to derail our progress. However, it is how we respond to these challenges that ultimately determines our success. One of the first steps in overcoming challenges and doubts is to acknowledge and accept them as a natural part of the process. It is normal to experience moments of uncertainty or fear when stepping outside of our comfort zones or pursuing our dreams. By recognizing that challenges are opportunities for growth and learning, we can approach them with a sense of resilience and determination. Another important aspect of overcoming challenges and doubts is to cultivate a mindset of positivity and optimism. Instead of dwelling on the obstacles in our path, we can focus on solutions and possibilities. By maintaining a positive attitude and believing in our ability to overcome challenges, we can harness the power of the law of attraction to attract more positive outcomes into our lives. Self-care is also crucial in overcoming challenges and doubts. Taking time to nurture our physical, mental, and emotional well-being can help us build resilience and cope with stress more effectively. Whether it's through exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, or connecting with loved ones, prioritizing self-care allows us to recharge and approach challenges with renewed energy and clarity. Seeking support from others can be instrumental in overcoming challenges and doubts. Whether it's through friends, family, mentors, or support groups, having a strong support network can provide encouragement, guidance, and perspective during difficult times. By surrounding ourselves with positive and supportive individuals, we can gain valuable insights and strength to overcome any obstacle that comes our way. When facing doubts about our ability to manifest our desires, it's important to remember that manifestation is a process that requires patience, persistence, and faith. Trusting in the universe and believing in our inherent worthiness to receive what we desire can help us overcome doubts and stay committed to our goals. By aligning our thoughts, beliefs, and actions with our intentions, we can harness the power of the law of attraction to manifest our dreams with greater ease and confidence. Overcoming challenges and doubts is an essential part of the journey towards manifesting our desires and living a life of abundance and fulfillment. By acknowledging challenges as opportunities for growth, maintaining a positive mindset, prioritizing self-care, seeking support, and trusting in the process of manifestation, we can overcome any obstacle that stands in our way. So let us embrace the challenges that come our way, knowing that each one brings us closer to our goals, and let us trust in our ability to manifest our dreams into reality. Embracing impermanence and letting go. Embracing impermanence and letting go are essential practices in our journey towards inner peace and spiritual growth. Impermanence, or the understanding that all things are temporary and subject to change, is a fundamental concept in Buddhism and many other spiritual traditions. By embracing impermanence, we can learn to let go of attachments and expectations, freeing ourselves from suffering and finding greater joy and contentment in the present moment. When we cling to people, possessions, or circumstances, we inevitably experience disappointment and pain when they inevitably change or pass away. However, by recognizing and accepting the impermanent nature of all things, we can release our grip and find liberation from the cycle of craving and aversion. Letting go does not mean relinquishing all desires or attachments, but rather cultivating a sense of detachment and non-attachment. It means allowing life to unfold naturally, without trying to control or manipulate outcomes. By relinquishing our need for control, we can experience greater ease and flow in our lives, trusting in the wisdom of the universe to guide us. One of the key practices for embracing impermanence and letting go is mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment with openness and curiosity, without judgment or attachment. By bringing our awareness to the sensations, thoughts, and emotions that arise within us, we can develop a deeper understanding of the transient nature of experience. Another important aspect of letting go is forgiveness. Holding on to grudges or resentment only perpetuates suffering and keeps us trapped in the past. By forgiving ourselves and others for past wrongs, we can release the burden of anger and resentment and move forward with greater freedom and compassion. In addition to mindfulness and forgiveness, cultivating gratitude can also help us let go of attachments and find greater peace and contentment in our lives. By focusing on the blessings and abundance that surround us, we can shift our perspective from lack to abundance, allowing us to let go of the need for more and find fulfillment in the present moment. Embracing impermanence and letting go is a practice of surrendering to the flow of life and trusting in the inherent wisdom of the universe. By releasing our attachments and expectations, we can open ourselves up to new possibilities and experiences, allowing life to unfold in its own perfect way. Embracing impermanence and letting go are essential practices for finding peace, joy, and fulfillment in life. By cultivating mindfulness, forgiveness, and gratitude, we can release our attachments and expectations, allowing us to live with greater ease and freedom. So let us embrace the impermanent nature of all things, and let go of anything that no longer serves us, trusting in the wisdom of the universe to guide us on our journey. Cultivating compassion and gratitude. Cultivating compassion and gratitude is a powerful practice that can transform our lives and the world around us. Compassion is the ability to empathize with others and respond with kindness and care, while gratitude is the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the blessings in our lives. By cultivating these qualities, we can cultivate a greater sense of connection, happiness, and well-being. Compassion begins with the recognition of our shared humanity and the understanding that we are all interconnected. When we approach others with compassion, we see them as fellow human beings worthy of love and respect, regardless of their circumstances or differences. By practicing compassion, we can cultivate greater empathy and understanding, fostering deeper connections and relationships with those around us. Gratitude is another powerful practice that can bring greater joy and fulfillment into our lives. When we cultivate gratitude, we shift our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in our lives. By acknowledging and appreciating the blessings, big and small, we can cultivate a sense of abundance and contentment even in the face of challenges or adversity. One way to cultivate compassion and gratitude is through acts of kindness and generosity. When we extend kindness and generosity to others, we not only bring joy and comfort to those in need, but we also cultivate a sense of fulfillment and purpose within ourselves. Whether it's through volunteering, donating to charity, or simply offering a listening ear to a friend in need, acts of kindness can have a profound impact on both the giver and the receiver. Another way to cultivate compassion and gratitude is through the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment with openness and curiosity, without judgment or attachment. By bringing our awareness to the sensations, thoughts, and emotions that arise within us, we can develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and others, fostering greater compassion and gratitude in our lives. Gratitude journaling is a simple yet powerful practice that can help us cultivate gratitude in our daily lives. By taking a few moments each day to write down 3 things we are grateful for, we can shift our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in our lives. Over time, this practice can help us develop a more positive outlook and cultivate a greater sense of gratitude for the blessings in our lives. Cultivating compassion and gratitude is a practice of opening our hearts and minds to the beauty and abundance that surrounds us. By approaching ourselves and others with kindness and care, and by acknowledging and appreciating the blessings in our lives, we can cultivate greater happiness, fulfillment, and well-being. So let us embrace the power of compassion and gratitude, and let us strive to make the world a kinder, more compassionate, and more grateful place for all. Mindful action and intention setting. Mindful action and intention setting are powerful practices that can help us create the life we desire and live with greater purpose and fulfillment. Mindful action involves bringing our full attention and awareness to the present moment, allowing us to act with clarity, intention, and authenticity. By cultivating mindfulness in our actions, we can make more conscious choices and respond to life's challenges with greater ease and wisdom. Intention setting is the practice of clarifying our goals and desires and aligning our actions with them. By setting clear intentions, we can focus our energy and attention on what truly matters to us and create a roadmap for achieving our dreams. Whether it's setting intentions for personal growth, career success, or relationships, intention setting can help us stay focused and motivated on our path towards success. One of the key components of mindful action and intention setting is self-awareness. Self-awareness involves recognizing our thoughts, emotions, and patterns of behavior without judgment or attachment. By developing self-awareness, we can gain insight into our values, strengths, and areas for growth, allowing us to make more intentional choices and align our actions with our true desires. Another important aspect of mindful action and intention setting is clarity. Clarity involves having a clear understanding of what we want to achieve and why it is important to us. By clarifying our goals and desires, we can create a sense of purpose and direction in our lives, and make choices that are in alignment with our values and aspirations. Mindful action and intention setting also require us to let go of attachment to outcomes and trust in the process of life. While it's important to set goals and take action towards them, it's equally important to surrender to the flow of life and trust that things will unfold as they are meant to. By letting go of attachment to specific outcomes, we can open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities that may not have been apparent to us before. One way to cultivate mindful action and intention setting is through the practice of meditation. Meditation involves sitting quietly and bringing our attention to the present moment, allowing us to cultivate a sense of inner peace and clarity. By incorporating meditation into our daily routine, we can develop greater self-awareness, concentration, and resilience, making it easier to take mindful action and set intentions that are in alignment with our true desires. Another way to cultivate mindful action and intention setting is through journaling. Journaling involves writing down our thoughts, feelings, and goals, allowing us to clarify our intentions and track our progress over time. By regularly journaling about our goals and aspirations, we can stay focused and motivated on our path towards success and make adjustments as needed to stay aligned with our true desires. Mindful action and intention setting are practices that can help us create the life we desire and live with greater purpose and fulfillment. By cultivating mindfulness, self-awareness, clarity, and trust, we can make more conscious choices and take action towards our goals with confidence and conviction. So let us embrace the power of mindful action and intention setting, and let us take inspired steps towards creating the life of our dreams. Finding balance and inner peace. Finding balance and inner peace is essential for leading a fulfilling and harmonious life. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the demands of work, family, and other responsibilities. However, by prioritizing self-care and adopting mindful practices, we can cultivate a sense of balance and inner peace that allows us to thrive in all areas of our lives. One of the first steps in finding balance and inner peace is to prioritize self-care. Self-care involves taking intentional actions to nurture our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. This can include activities such as exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, or engaging in hobbies that bring us joy and relaxation. By making self-care a priority, we can replenish our energy reserves and better cope with the stresses of daily life. Mindfulness is another powerful tool for finding balance and inner peace. Mindfulness involves bringing our attention to the present moment with openness and curiosity, without judgment or attachment. By practicing mindfulness, we can cultivate a greater sense of awareness and acceptance of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations, allowing us to respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and resilience. Another important aspect of finding balance and inner peace is setting boundaries. Setting boundaries involves identifying our limits and communicating them to others in a respectful and assertive manner. By setting boundaries, we can protect our time, energy, and well-being and create space for the activities and relationships that are most important to us. Gratitude is also key to finding balance and inner peace. By cultivating an attitude of gratitude, we can shift our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in our lives. By acknowledging and appreciating the blessings, big and small, we can cultivate a sense of contentment and fulfillment even in the face of challenges or adversity. Finding balance and inner peace also involves letting go of perfectionism and embracing imperfection. Perfectionism often leads to stress, anxiety, and burnout as we constantly strive to meet impossibly high standards. By letting go of the need to be perfect and embracing our flaws and mistakes, we can cultivate greater self-compassion and resilience, allowing us to live with greater ease and authenticity. In addition to these practices, finding balance and inner peace involves cultivating healthy relationships and connections with others. Spending time with loved ones, nurturing supportive friendships, and seeking out community can provide a sense of belonging and support that enhances our overall well-being. Finding balance and inner peace is an ongoing journey that requires patience, self-awareness, and dedication. By prioritizing self-care, practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, cultivating gratitude, letting go of perfectionism, and nurturing healthy relationships, we can create a life that is balanced, harmonious, and fulfilling. So let us embrace these practices wholeheartedly and embark on a journey of self-discovery and inner transformation. The power of mindful presence. The power of mindful presence is a transformative force that can enrich every aspect of our lives. Mindful presence involves being fully engaged and aware of the present moment without judgment or distraction. It allows us to cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves, others, and the world around us, leading to greater clarity, peace, and fulfillment. When we practice mindful presence, we bring our attention to the here and now, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. This allows us to fully experience each moment as it unfolds, without being caught up in regrets or anxieties. By cultivating mindfulness, we can let go of the burdens of the past and the worries of the future and embrace the richness and beauty of the present moment. One of the key benefits of mindful presence is increased awareness. When we practice mindfulness, we become more attuned to our thoughts, emotions, and sensations, as well as the world around us. This heightened awareness allows us to respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and insight, rather than reacting impulsively out of habit or conditioning. Mindful presence also fosters a greater sense of connection and intimacy in our relationships. When we are fully present with others, we listen more deeply, communicate more authentically, and respond with greater empathy and compassion. This deepens our connections with others and enhances the quality of our relationships, leading to greater harmony and fulfillment in our lives. Another benefit of mindful presence is increased resilience and emotional well-being. When we practice mindfulness, we develop greater emotional regulation skills, allowing us to navigate life's ups and downs with greater equanimity and grace. Mindful presence also helps us cultivate a sense of acceptance and non-judgment towards ourselves and others, reducing stress and promoting greater overall well-being. Mindful presence can also enhance our creativity and productivity. When we are fully present and focused on the task at hand, we can tap into our innate creativity and problem-solving abilities more effectively. This allows us to approach challenges with greater innovation and insight, leading to greater success and satisfaction in our endeavors. In addition to these benefits, mindful presence can also bring greater joy and appreciation into our lives. When we are fully present, we are able to savor the simple pleasures of life more fully, whether it's enjoying a beautiful sunset, savoring a delicious meal, or spending time with loved ones. This deepens our sense of gratitude and appreciation for the richness and abundance of life. The power of mindful presence lies in its ability to transform our lives from the inside out. By cultivating mindful presence, we can live with greater clarity, connection, and contentment, and fully embrace the beauty and wonder of each moment. So let us embrace the power of mindful presence and cultivate a life that is rich, meaningful, and deeply fulfilling. Releasing limiting beliefs and attachments. Releasing limiting beliefs and attachments is a powerful practice that can free us from the constraints of the past and open up new possibilities for growth and transformation. Limiting beliefs are negative thoughts or beliefs that hold us back from reaching our full potential, while attachments are emotional or mental dependencies that keep us stuck in patterns of behavior or thinking. By identifying and releasing these limiting beliefs and attachments, we can create space for positive change and create a life that is aligned with our true desires and aspirations. One of the first steps in releasing limiting beliefs and attachments is to become aware of them. This involves paying attention to our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and noticing patterns that may be holding us back. By shining a light on these unconscious beliefs and attachments, we can begin to understand their origins and the impact they have on our lives. Once we have identified our limiting beliefs and attachments, the next step is to challenge them. This involves questioning the validity of these beliefs and examining the evidence that supports them. Often, we will find that these beliefs are based on outdated or inaccurate information, and that they no longer serve us in our current reality. By challenging our limiting beliefs and attachments, we can begin to loosen their grip on us and create space for new, more empowering beliefs to emerge. Another important aspect of releasing limiting beliefs and attachments is practicing self-compassion. It's important to remember that we are all human and that we all have our own struggles and challenges. By treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, we can cultivate a sense of acceptance and forgiveness towards ourselves, even as we work to release our limiting beliefs and attachments. Forgiveness is also key to releasing limiting beliefs and attachments. This involves letting go of resentment, anger, or blame towards ourselves or others for past actions or experiences. By forgiving ourselves and others, we can release the emotional baggage that weighs us down and create space for healing and growth. Mindfulness is another powerful tool for releasing limiting beliefs and attachments. Mindfulness involves bringing our attention to the present moment with openness and curiosity, without judgment or attachment. By practicing mindfulness, we can observe our thoughts and emotions with greater clarity and detachment, allowing us to let go of the negative patterns of thinking and behavior that keep us stuck. Cultivating gratitude can help us release limiting beliefs and attachments by shifting our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in our lives. By acknowledging and appreciating the blessings, big and small, we can cultivate a sense of abundance and contentment even in the face of challenges or adversity. Releasing limiting beliefs and attachments is a powerful practice that can free us from the constraints of the past and open up new possibilities for growth and transformation. By becoming aware of our limiting beliefs and attachments, challenging them, practicing self-compassion, forgiveness, mindfulness, and gratitude, we can create a life that is aligned with our true desires and aspirations. So let us embrace the power of releasing limiting beliefs and attachments and create a life that is rich, meaningful, and fulfilling. Aligning actions with values and intentions. Aligning actions with values and intentions is essential for living a life that is meaningful, authentic, and fulfilling. Our values are the principles and beliefs that guide our decisions and behavior, while our intentions are the conscious desires and goals that we aspire to fulfill. When our actions are aligned with our values and intentions, we experience greater clarity, purpose, and satisfaction in our lives. One of the first steps in aligning actions with values and intentions is to clarify what our values and intentions are. This involves taking the time to reflect on what is truly important to us and what we aspire to achieve in our lives. By identifying our core values and setting clear intentions, we can create a roadmap for living a life that is aligned with our deepest desires and aspirations. Once we have clarified our values and intentions, the next step is to examine our actions and behaviors to see if they are in alignment with them. This requires a willingness to honestly evaluate our choices and behaviors and to make adjustments as needed. For example, if one of our core values is compassion, we may choose to volunteer our time to help others in need, or if one of our intentions is to live a healthy lifestyle, we may choose to prioritize exercise and nutritious eating habits. Another important aspect of aligning actions with values and intentions is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves bringing our attention to the present moment with openness and curiosity, without judgment or attachment. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, allowing us to make more conscious choices that are in alignment with our values and intentions. Setting goals that are in alignment with our values and intentions is also key to living a purposeful life. By setting goals that reflect our deepest desires and aspirations, we can create a sense of direction and purpose in our lives, and motivate ourselves to take action towards realizing our dreams. Whether it's pursuing a career that aligns with our passions, nurturing meaningful relationships, or making a positive impact in our community, setting goals that are aligned with our values and intentions can help us live a life that is rich, meaningful, and fulfilling. In addition to setting goals, it's important to regularly evaluate our progress and make adjustments as needed. Life is dynamic and ever-changing, and what may have been aligned with our values and intentions at one point in time may no longer be so in the future. By regularly checking in with ourselves and reassessing our priorities, we can ensure that our actions remain in alignment with our values and intentions as we navigate the ups and downs of life. Aligning actions with values and intentions is a continual process of self-discovery, reflection, and growth. By clarifying our values and intentions, practicing mindfulness, setting goals, and regularly evaluating our progress, we can create a life that is rich, meaningful, and true to who we are. So let us embrace the power of aligning actions with values and intentions and create a life that is in harmony with our deepest desires and aspirations. Embracing gratitude and generosity. Embracing gratitude and generosity is a transformative practice that can bring joy, fulfillment, and abundance into our lives. Gratitude is the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the blessings, big and small, that enrich our lives, while generosity is the act of giving freely and selflessly to others. When we embrace gratitude and generosity, we cultivate a mindset of abundance, leading to greater happiness, connection, and well-being. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to the negativity bias that often plagues our minds. Our brains are wired to focus on the negative, but by practicing gratitude, we can rewire our brains to focus on the positive aspects of our lives. By taking the time to reflect on what we are grateful for, we can shift our perspective from what is lacking to what is abundant, fostering a greater sense of contentment and fulfillment. In addition to boosting our mood and well-being, gratitude also strengthens our relationships and enhances our social connections. When we express gratitude towards others, we not only acknowledge their contributions and kindnesses, but we also strengthen the bonds of trust and affection between us. Gratitude fosters a sense of connection and belonging, reminding us that we are not alone and that we are supported by a network of love and care. Generosity is another key component of living a life of abundance and fulfillment. When we practice generosity, we open our hearts and share our resources, time, and energy with others freely and selflessly. Generosity is not just about giving material gifts, it's also about giving our attention, kindness, and compassion to others, enriching their lives and our own in the process. One of the beautiful things about gratitude and generosity is that they create a virtuous cycle of giving and receiving. When we practice gratitude, we become more attuned to the abundance that surrounds us, leading us to feel more generous and inclined to give back to others. And when we practice generosity, we experience the joy and fulfillment that comes from making a positive difference in the lives of others, further deepening our sense of gratitude. Gratitude and generosity also have numerous physical and psychological benefits. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can improve our physical health by boosting our immune system, lowering blood pressure, and reducing symptoms of illness. Gratitude also has psychological benefits such as reducing stress, anxiety, and depression, and increasing feelings of happiness, optimism, and resilience. Similarly, generosity has been linked to numerous health benefits, including lower levels of inflammation, reduced risk of chronic diseases, and increased longevity. Generosity also has psychological benefits such as boosting feelings of happiness, purpose, and satisfaction with life. When we give to others, whether it's through acts of kindness, charitable donations, or volunteering our time, we experience a sense of meaning and fulfillment that enriches our lives in profound ways. Embracing gratitude and generosity is a powerful practice that can bring greater joy, connection, and abundance into our lives. By cultivating gratitude for the blessings in our lives and practicing generosity towards others, we create a virtuous cycle of giving and receiving that enriches not only our own lives but the lives of those around us as well. So let us embrace the power of gratitude and generosity and live a life that is rich, meaningful, and deeply fulfilling. Embracing concepts such as mindfulness, gratitude, generosity, and aligning actions with values and intentions can significantly enhance our lives. These practices offer profound benefits for our mental, emotional, and physical well-being, and they empower us to live with greater clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and aware in the moment, allows us to cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. By practicing mindfulness, we can reduce stress, increase our resilience to challenges, and enhance our overall sense of well-being. Mindfulness also fosters greater self-awareness, emotional regulation, and compassion towards ourselves and others, leading to healthier relationships and a more balanced approach to life. Gratitude is another powerful practice that can transform our lives. By cultivating an attitude of gratitude, we can shift our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in our lives, fostering a greater sense of contentment and fulfillment. Gratitude also strengthens our relationships and enhances our social connections as we express appreciation for the kindnesses and support of others. In addition, gratitude has numerous physical and psychological benefits, including improved immune function, lower blood pressure, and increased feelings of happiness and well-being. Generosity is closely related to gratitude and is equally transformative. When we practice generosity, we open our hearts and share our resources, time, and energy with others freely and selflessly. Generosity not only enriches the lives of those we help but also brings us a sense of joy, purpose, and fulfillment. By giving to others, whether through acts of kindness, charitable donations, or volunteering, we experience a deeper connection with humanity and a greater sense of meaning in our lives. Aligning our actions with our values and intentions is essential for living a life of authenticity and purpose. When our actions are aligned with our values and intentions, we experience greater clarity, fulfillment, and satisfaction in our lives. By setting clear intentions and goals that reflect our deepest desires and aspirations, we can create a roadmap for living a life that is true to who we are and what we value most. And by regularly evaluating our actions and making adjustments as needed, we can ensure that we are continually moving towards our goals and living in alignment with our values. By embracing practices such as mindfulness, gratitude, generosity, and aligning actions with values and intentions, we can create a life that is rich, meaningful, and deeply fulfilling. These practices offer profound benefits for our well-being and empower us to live with greater clarity, purpose, and authenticity. So let us embrace these practices wholeheartedly and embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, knowing that the rewards are boundless.